Yeah, it was wild. I mean, we knew all night coming into it that we were going to need to get stage points, and when we qualified that well, knew it was going to be a pretty good opportunity too. And it sounded like a lot of the field had, but lap 4 I lost power steering, so I was kind of worried pretty early in the race that I was going to struggle, and was able to get 4th in that first stage, 3rd in the second stage, and really set us up to where I think we were both right at the cut line, starting that final stage, and had some luck with the 18 blowing up and a couple guys getting wrecked, and there at the end, it was unfortunate. We just kind of rode around, making sure we didn't eliminate ourselves. So yeah, super proud to be able to move on to the round of 12. That's, I feel like, a really big accomplishment. So yeah, just got to do what we did today. Just not eliminate ourselves. That's going to be the key this next round, especially how many wild card races there are. So if we can go there and do that, guys are going to keep eliminating themselves. We just got to limit our mistakes, and if we do that, I mean, we know we got to have a little bit more speed, but if we can just limit our mistakes, it gives us a chance to go to the next round as well.
How'd you get your power steering back?
I didn't have it the whole race.
Oh.
Yeah, it was, my arms were smoked. So, yeah, that was not the most fun. I mean, it was ripping the wheel out of my hands every time I ran the bottom, and up the top it was a little bit easier, so I kind of had to run the top no matter what, just to try to last. But luckily, there wasn't a ton of long runs. There was a couple there towards the end that I was struggling. Luckily, we were already kind of locked in. I didn't have to race super hard, but yeah, not the most fun place to not have power steering for sure.
Any reason why some of the mechanics good?
I mean, I was saying going into this week, this is the one track where if you have any flaw whatsoever, it's going to get shown here, just because the load, everything. This car's never seen anything like it. And I don't know if I lost power steering. It may have just been a steering rack issue. It sounded like a couple other guys were having trouble too. But yeah, I mean, it was like lap 3 or 4. Mine had a noticeable difference right away, and even under caution, mine wouldn't steer easy. So yeah, I don't know what we got to do. We've had that issue 2 of the 3 races in this round, so obviously we need to figure something out, because you don't want to go to the Rover or something like that with the same issue.
Have you been putting in like gym time or something?
Yeah. No, definitely not. I kind of surprised myself. I mean, when it was lap 4, and I think that it didn't help the first round. You're always kind of amped up and not really breathing, and I noticed my arms were getting gassed pretty quick. In that first caution, I had terrible hand cramps, and just tried to really relax and calm down. And after that, I felt like I kind of got in a rhythm, to kind of knew what to expect, and I just tried to keep loosening my grip up. But yeah, I mean, my hands still are super tight and cramping, so I don't know what happened. I'll definitely be curious to find out Monday or Tuesday when we diagnose it. But yeah, just glad that we moved on. Like I said, unfortunate that Kevin wasn't able to move on, but to be the only SHR car to move on is something to really be proud of, and hopefully we can continue the run.
Had you ever experienced anything like that? Going the whole race without power?
I've never ran without power. I've done it in dirt, but never on pavement for that long, and at a place like this for sure.
Jared Haas with Frontstretch.com. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. Also, check one of those 2 videos out that we have right beside you. Visit Frontstretch.com for more great content.